Everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will walk you through a practical comparison of two popular load testing tools, Apache JMeter and LoadView. We will simulate a real-world user journey on a demo site, which is phone number monitoring.com, and see how both tools handle the same test scenario. We are going to launch the application, log inside the application, and log out. So I have a pre-recorded setup of JMeter script JMX file with me. To record this flow, first I have to set up the global setting, the port setup in the browser. And once I have done with that, then I have to click on the start and I have to record the flow. Once I have recorded the flow, after that I have to make this particular flow to work for a different users. So for that, I have to capture multiple dynamic values from the server using different JMeter elements like regular extractor, boundary extractor and all. So it will be a little bit difficult for a person who is not well aware about the request and response structure. And it will become very hectic and it is very time-taking task to make this script robust. In certain cases, the steps are huge. Let's say we are recording 10 steps, 20 steps or 15 steps, right? So maybe let's take example, once we are done with the scripting, we have created the script, right? And we have to execute this test, let's say with 10,000 users. Then from a single machine, it is difficult to handle this much load. So we have to provide a distribute load testing. In that case, we have to set up a master slave configuration for the JMeter, where we have to set up certain machines, like the slave machines with the JMeter. We have to open the JMeter properties file. There we have to set up the IP machines of the remote host, and in the remote host machines also we have to enable the JMeter. We have to run server.bash file, and then we have to open some firewall on those setup. Again, it is very hectic to do this distribute load testing because it required knowledge for the network level. Now, let me show you how these things are quite easy with the load view. With load view, it's just a matter of the person should aware about the use case, like where to click. No need to have any prior knowledge before performing any load test. Once you are inside the load view, you can click on the menu, click on the solution, click on the load testing. LoadView is a cloud-based performance testing tool that uses real browser-based testing, and it interacts with the browser. It's ideal for modern web apps with dynamic content and support easy script creation using the every step web recorder. Once you are done, you can just click on new test, and then you can click on the real browser. You can see the every step recorder tool will come. Now it will record the browser events, and just you need to enter the application URL here. Once you are done, just click on record now. Now just you have to navigate how actual user is going to use your application. Let's say I have launched the application, then I can click on the client login, and here I can provide my credentials. I can click on the login, and then maybe I clicked on the logout, and we can click on the stop, and we can click on the play now here. There are a lot of other functionalities also there, like you can give the transaction names using script type voucher, you can provide delays and all. So what we can see is that whatever steps we have recorded, those got recorded in front of us. We can control the user behavior, like how you want to replay your script. We have fast mode, we have normal mode, we have slow mode. So currently we are on normal mode. So we can see that, yeah, passwords getting entered, and we click on logout. So script is getting finalized. We can see two network errors. We can click on review errors. We can click on ignore all. And once done, these errors are basically from the third party, or you can see network errors. We can just click on ignore all, and again we can play it. This time let me execute on a fast mode. So we can see script got recorded, right? Just click on the save script here. Again, click on create test. And you will see multiple options here. If you have on-premises infra with you, let's say you have load injector machines with you, directly you can import with LoadView, that also you can run. And you have facility to use LoadView infra as well. You can click on continue here. Once you done on continue, we have three options to uh, create a real world scenario. Load step curve is all about the real world scenario where you can ramp up your users, ramp down your users, or you can hold it for a certain duration. Goal based curve is all about if you have some transaction goal per minute in your mind. And dynamic adjustment curve, you can start with some users and you can give maximum number of users for a specific duration of time. If you talk about the load step curve, we have multiple options here. You can see the reach, raise by, lower by, hold. This will help you to create a real world scenario. Distribute testing is quite easy with LoadView. You can just click on this load injector global distribution. We have 40 plus geographical location. Based on your requirement, you can select multiple locations. And once you are done, you can just click on the start load test. So validation is in process. Once this validation will okay, we are good to start test. Once you click on the start load test, you have two options. Either you want to start your test now, or you can schedule it for later time. Hi everyone, here you can see the summary of the comparison between JMeter and LoadView. So you can see the scripting requirement in LoadView is none. Dynamic value handling will be taken care automatically by the LoadView. Real browser simulation already built in. Distribute load testing, we have 40 plus geographical location and it's all about the single click. Easy to use for anyone who knows the flow, and we can save a lot of time with LoadView. So in next session, we will cover the result from the LoadView and JMeter, and we will compare both test reports. Thanks, everyone.